so much, guys, for coming. We're going to get started here with a warm-up song, okay? All right, here we go. If you're just doing the you and me warm-up, this is the same, you and me class, rather, this is the same song. It's a nice, fun one. So we're going to start off by sitting down. All right. Put our arms up. Then we put our arms all the way down. You clap your hands. We stand up on our feet and reach up high. How high can you reach? And reach down to the ground. Back up high, reach up super high. Reach low. And we're gonna hit our knees with our hands. And lift our leg up now. You lift the leg up. Good work. You lift the other one up. Excellent. You stamp your feet. Eyes closed. Close your eyes. We're gonna bend our knees. Sit back down. Eyes closed. Let's stand up and reach up high. Reach low. Lift that leg up. Stamp those feet. And now this is where we dance. That's all right, guys, good job with the warm-up song. Now we're gonna go right into our stretches. So if we're gonna sit back down, can you sit in a straddle stretch? Straddle stretch with our legs apart, and we're going to make a rainbow happen today, okay? Ready? So we're gonna take our hands first, we're gonna put them in the middle. As we reach in the middle, then we're gonna bring the sun up. Sun comes up nice and high, and then we're gonna bring the sun back down. And then the sun comes back up. And when the sun's up, we're gonna have a rain shower. We're gonna rain on this side. Can you take your fingers, go like this on the floor, tickle the floor. As you reach, it rains over there, and then the rain comes all the way across our body, over onto the other side of our leg. Now it's raining over here. We're tickling the ground as we reach. And then look, the sun is gonna come back up. Reach up high. And now we're gonna take one hand and we're gonna put it down in the middle. And we're gonna take our other hand and we're gonna reach over. And we're rainbowing. So the sun came out after a rain shower and we have a nice, beautiful rainbow. All right, now we're gonna take our other hand and we're gonna put it in the middle and we're gonna rainbow over to the other side. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna bring our legs together into our pike, okay? Legs together in our pike. We're gonna point our toes. Can you point your toes? And then we're going to flex our toes. They're gonna point back at us, all right? And we're gonna reach up high and we're gonna touch our toes 4 times. Ready? We'll count together. Are you ready to count? Count with me. We're gonna go 1, come all the way back up. 2, all the way back up. 3, all the way back up. And 4, all the way back up. Good work. Now we're going to take one leg and we're going to draw a picture real quick. What are you guys going to draw a picture of? I bet it's going to be awesome. All right, and give that knee a squeeze. Oh, and a kiss. Good. And now we're going to put our other leg up. We're going to move that ankle around as we draw another picture. All right. And then we're going to give that knee a squeeze. Oh, and a kiss. Good. And then we're going to put our feet together and we're going to butterfly. And on the count of 4, everybody's going to say where they want to go flying to as loud as you can, okay? Ready? So think about where you want to fly to. 1.
There you go. Yes, I can.
2, 3, 4. Florida. We can go anywhere.
You can say Florida.
Kind of. Florida? You want to go to Florida too? All right. Flapping our wings. I'm gonna fly around my backyard. I'm gonna go to all the different flowers and I'm gonna taste them because they taste so good. Hopefully the irises are blooming today. All right, and now we're gonna crisscross our legs, arms out wide. We're gonna do one big clap and we're gonna roll out our wrists. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Good job. Rolling out the wrists. And then we're gonna shake our hands. And we're gonna shake them up high. And we're gonna shake them down low. Can you shake them in front? Where's in front? Right? Out here? What about, where would behind us be? Who can shake their hands behind them? Here. Oh, okay. You guys are smart behind us. All right, good. Now that we're all shaken up, we're gonna do our table, okay? Let's put our feet together, our hands on the floor. We're gonna lift our belly button up to the ceiling. Get a nice flat table. And I'm gonna wave to you guys. Hello there. Keep doing that table. And then we're gonna come down, good. And watch, I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna grab my knees or my shins, okay? And I'm gonna rock and roll. I'm gonna rock back, I'm gonna roll forward, okay? So we rock back and roll forward. Now, if you need help rocking forward, when you rock back, push your feet forward, but don't let go with your hands, okay? So once again, if you, go ahead. Let me see you rock and roll. We rock back, and then we roll forward. All right, there we go. So if you need help getting back up after you've rocked back, you gotta push your feet forward a little bit, and that'll help you get back up here, all right? Let's do one more table before we play our game.
That's fun.
I'm glad it's fun. That's awesome. We're doing our table. Can you lift the foot? We're three-legged table now, and I'm waving with my foot. All right, keep that belly up. We want to make sure our belly button stays up. If it's down here, we gotta push it up. All right, good work. Okay, guys, so for our activity today, we're gonna play a fun game of Coach Scott Sets, all right? Now, you're going to need for our game today, listening ears. Everyone have them? Thumbs up if you do. Listening ears, good. And do we have watching eyes?
Yes.
Are we ready to watch and do? All right, we got listening ears, we got watching eyes, perfect. So we're gonna get started with our game. you're gonna want nearby, if you brought them, it's okay if you didn't. If you have a ribbon, you'll want a ribbon. If you don't have a ribbon, that's okay. You can use a cloth, dishcloth, a scarf like this. You could use, I've seen a blanket. You know, a lot of things can work for our scarf, okay? But let's start with our game of Coach Scott Says. So if you're gonna stand up, I'm gonna push up here a little bit. There we go. We're gonna stand up and make sure we're ready to listen. Coach Scott says, reach high. Reach up as high as you can.
Is it like Simon Says, except Coach Kai?
Yep. You got it. It's just like Simon Says, but it's Coach Scott Says. Now we're gonna reach down for our toes. All right. Coach Scott says, I forgot to say Coach Scott Says that time. Coach Scott says, touch your elbow. Look, I'm gonna take one hand, I'm gonna bring it over, and I'm gonna grab my elbow. Today we're working on different things for crossing our midline. So we're giving our brain a workout as we get our left and right sides to work together, okay? Now Coach Scott says, touch your other elbow. All right, good. Coach Scott says, take your elbow and touch the knee on the other side. So see, this elbow's over here, this knee's over here. I'm gonna go, boop. Can you do that? Oops. So watch what I do. I have my elbow over here and this leg over here, and I'm gonna bring them together, crossing over my body. All right, let's try with our other arm. We're gonna take this elbow and this knee, and we're gonna bring it together. Coach Scott says, touch your elbow to your knee. Good job, that's tricky. Now, Coach Scott says, take both your hands and touch one foot. Coach Scott says, take both your hands and touch your other foot. Touch your other foot. Oh, I didn't say Coach Scott says. All right.
I didn't even touch the other foot.
All right, ready? Now Coach Scott says, rainbow. Take one arm, reach over the top. Good, and Coach Scott says, rainbow over to the other side. Excellent. Coach Scott says, grab your ribbon, or it can be a cloth, whatever you have. All right, I brought a ribbon home from the gym. I don't have one of these of my own, all right? And ready, we're gonna go up and down. Up and down. Coach Scott says go up and down. Now Coach Scott says we're gonna go side to side with it. Ready? Watch. Coach Scott said go side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Good. Coach Scott says make a circle in front of you like this. You can use your ribbon, you can use your cloth, whatever you have. All right. Coach Scott says use your other hand to do it now. So I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to reach over and grab my ribbon, and now I'm going to do a circle with this one. Okay. Excellent. Now Coach Scott says sweep the floor. That way mom and dad know that you can help them cleaning around the house. Sweep that floor side to side on the floor. Good job. All right, and ready, we're gonna put our ribbons down. And we're gonna do just one other thing before we get into our gymnastics skills, okay? Do you have a cloth that you can use or a scarf?
I have 2 cloths.
You have 2, you're ready to go. All right, we're gonna just use one, I've decided, okay? We're gonna take our cloth and we're going
I'm
to,
doing this bigger one.
we're gonna take the cloth like this, and I'm gonna reach over with this hand and I'm gonna grab it and bring it over to here. But then this hand's like, hey, I want the cloth. So it's gonna go over here and say, hey, can I have the cloth back? And this hand says, sure, I'll give it back to you, because they're sharing. Sharing is caring. All right. And then the hand's like, wait a second, but I would like it back. So it's gonna reach back over. Hey, can I have that cloth back? Sure, I'll share with you. And it shares it right back. All right. So we're reaching over and we're bringing it back. All right. We'll do that one more time. Good. Now, watch what I do. I'm going to put the cloth in one hand. I always like to use my right hand, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to just toss it up. All right, can you do that? Little toss, doesn't need to be really high, just a little toss. Now that we're tossing it up and catching it, watch what I do here. I'm gonna toss it up. This is our last thing, okay? I'm gonna toss it up, I'm gonna reach over, and I'm gonna grab it with the other hand. Can you do that?
I can't.
Well, that's okay. If we're not able to do it yet, we can keep trying. We gotta try. Toss it up, reach over, and grab it. This is something we can practice at home on our own. We can work on our tricks. Reach over and grab it. You wanna make sure you have to reach across your body to grab that scarf, okay? So that's a fun trick you can do at home with a scarf. Alrighty, so let's put our scarves down. If you need a quick drink of water, you can get a quick drink. And then we're gonna do some gymnastics.
I need my leotard.
All right. So I'm gonna adjust my camera here, so you can kind of see my tape beam. All right. You see the beam here on the floor behind me? I just used some tape because
Yes,
we're gonna do a virtual obstacle course. If we were in the gym, there'd be all sorts of mats set up and would go around our obstacle course doing gymnastics. But I'm in my family room. You might be in your living room. So we're going to do our obstacle course right here, okay? And we'll do it together, all right? So let's stand up, make sure you have plenty of space, and we're gonna try a forward roll, all right? So watch, we're gonna bend our knees are together, our feet are together. We're gonna take our hands, we're gonna put them on the floor in front of us. Then we're gonna tuck our head, watch my head. See how it's like this? I'm gonna go tuck. All right, do you see that difference? My head's like this and I say tuck the head and then I bring it down and I roll forward. So let's try that forward roll and then we're gonna find out that we're on a balance beam next, all right? So
That's my favorite. I love forward roll.
Let's do that forward roll one more time. So we bend our knees together, feet together, hands are flat on the ground. I tuck my head to look for my belly button, and then I roll forward. And if you can stand up right out of your forward roll, even better. All right, so we've done our forward roll. Now we're gonna walk on the balance beam because we're going around our virtual obstacle course and that's the next thing. So I wanna see if you can put your hands on your hips and you're gonna walk one foot in front of the other as you walk in a straight line on your balance beam. Okay?
Oh, like this?
Now, once you get to the end, can you go backwards? Put one foot behind the other.
I don't know.
All right,
Good job.
good work. Now, can you walk on your tippy toes? This is in a relevant. Try to keep your legs nice and straight as we walk along our balance beam.
I can.
You can, that's awesome.
I already did it.
Now that we've walked on our tippy toes, I'm gonna step off the beam and I'm gonna see if I can jump over the beam, all right? Do you think I can jump over?
I think I can.
Try to jump over, guys. Jump back and forth as you go down the balance beam. Jump
I
over
can
one
jump over.
and jump back over. And jump back over. Good. So now we've jumped over our balance beam. Now we're gonna pretend that we're gonna vault, all right? So for this one, watch. We have to go, we're gonna run in place. Can you run as fast as you can? Run super fast. Now watch. We're gonna go step, step, and then we're gonna land on 2 feet, okay?
Okay.
Let's try that again. We're gonna run super fast.
Is that
We're
good?
gonna go step, step, land on 2 feet.
Yeah. Step. Land on your feet.
Okay, good job. We'll do that one last time together, okay? You guys are working so
Okay.
hard. I can hear you working hard. All right, so we're gonna run in place. Make sure you're moving your arms. Your arms go front to back like this. And then we're gonna go step, step, land on 2 feet. That's what we do when we're running to the springboard.
Land on your feet.
Good. And after you land on 2 feet, we're gonna do a tuck jump. We're gonna put our arms up, bring them down, then we're gonna jump, land,
Okay.
and finish. Okay? Do you guys remember what position we land in our tuck jump? I'll show you. Arms up, bring your hands down, we jump. And we're in our safe landing position. My knees are bent, my arms are out in front, I've stuck the landing. And then I finish. When I finish, in case you couldn't see my arms come up like this. And it's like, ta-da! I did a tuck jump, okay? So let's do a couple more jumps together. We're gonna do another tuck jump, ready? Our arms are up, we bring them down, and then we jump to do our tuck jump. Safe landing position. Make sure you land like this. See you guys working it good. And then we're gonna finish. Now we're gonna do our straddle jump. We're gonna put our arms up. We're gonna bring them down. Now for this one, we're gonna jump, bring our arms out, and bring our legs out to the sides, okay? So here we go. Bend at the knees, jump. Good. Now when we land, we want to make sure our feet are back together underneath us, okay? Let's try that straddle jump again. Down, straddle jump, and finish. So our legs go out and they come back in together when we land. Good work. Do you guys want to try our obstacle course one more time? All right, why don't we give it a go, okay? So we start with our forward roll. We'll do it all together. We're gonna bend at the knees, hands flat, knees together, feet together, tuck our head and roll. After we do our roll, we are at the balance beam and we're gonna walk forward on our balance beam, either arms out like an airplane or hands on our hips. We walk to one end, then we're gonna walk backwards. Try to put one foot behind the other. All right, now we're going to do our tippy toe walk. Up on our tippy toes, walk forward on that beam. Try to stay up on those tippy toes. Good job. And then we're gonna step off the beam and we're gonna jump over the beam. So we're gonna jump over it. And then we're gonna jump back to the other side. And then we're gonna jump over it. Make sure you use your arms to jump and jump back to the other side. Excellent. And then we're gonna do our vault. We're gonna run and we're gonna do our step, step, hurdle. So let's run in place, run as fast as you can. Run, 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 run. And then we're gonna go step, step, hurdle.
Step.
And then we, good job, step, step, land on 2 feet, okay? Now we've got our jumps and then we've done our obstacle course. So we're gonna do our tuck jump. Put those arms up, swing them down, and we're gonna jump. Bring our knees to our belly button. Finish, good. Then let's do our straddle jump. Arms up, bringing them down, and jump. Finish. Good job, guys. All right. So those are some fun gymnastic skills that you guys can do while you're at home. We just made up our own obstacle course and you guys did a great job, okay? Thank you so much for coming to play with me. Coach Caitlin's gonna be doing class this Thursday at 10:30. So if you guys are able to join Coach Caitlin, you can do some more fun gymnastics with her, okay? Does that sound like a good idea?
Daddy says we can.
Oh, awesome. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for playing with me.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. High fives. Good job. All right, take care now.
Thanks.